more and more about the people that are buying and automatically adjust that artificial intelligence so you can make more money doing this. And because of this, it allows us to have a 95% success rate with our ads, so it's hard to fail. And remember guys, in this process, we're helping people also, right? Who thinks this sounds good? Give me a big yes. Give me a big yes in the chat box. Give me a big yes in the chat box. Josh and Carol. Lisa says yes. Sarah says yes. Susan, Bob, awesome. Now what's cool about this is that instead of building another kind of business that involves testing and tweaking and failing, all we're even risking here, barely risking, is $5. Less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks to make sales. That's it. Who thinks they can do this? Give me a big yes in the chat box right now. Actually, Chris, do you want to talk about the results that we see on our screen here?
So yeah, as you can see here on the left side on July 6th, we ended up doing $12,670. And during that week, we did up to $36,000 in a single week, right? And as you can see here in the middle, on September 14th and 15th, we did $90,000 each day. And on September 21st, we did as high as $100,000 in a single day. And as you can see on top, we ended up averaging around $300,000 each week. So if you see here on the right side, right, on January 9th, we did 70,000 in a single day. And if you keep going up, we do 60,000, 50,000, 33,000, 40,000, averaging around $300,000 in a single week. And we're getting these kind of results because this is a system that's proven, easy to do, easy to set up. I mean, it's essentially zero risk. I mean, it's so targeted that even with just $5, right, you can see sales in your ClickBank account almost within minutes sometimes. And the beauty is that you don't have to work yourself to death to make sales. I mean, back then, people used to go door to door to make sales, but awesome and driven people like us don't want to work hard. We want to work smart, just using our Wi-Fi and laptop. So now let's go ahead and move forward to the next step.
Awesome stuff. Let's continue moving forward. Now this is the last part, the super fun part, and this is where we get paid, right? Where we make sales and profits because our ads are running now, sales are flowing in. We're gonna start making money like this fat cat here. Andrew, do you wanna jump in here and tell us a little bit about what we see here?
Yeah, Mike, so let me say this first. Once that $5 ad is making you sales and profits, you wanna take that working ad and simply just show it to more people. But how do we do that? Just simply increase your $5 budget up and it'll show to more people. And then you can simply roll your profits over and over and snowball your earnings. And what's nice about this is that you get paid on a weekly basis, either by check or direct deposit. You get to choose. You don't have to request it or anything. You literally just sit back and all your commissions will be deposited into your account every week automatically.
In fact, let's go ahead and show you one of our students' accounts. Marissa, are you here?
Are you here, Marissa?
Actually, let's go ahead and unmute your mic. Can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Hello?
Okay?
Hello?
Oh, there you go.
Marissa.
Hi.
Awesome.
Nice.
Marissa. Do you mind actually logging in and showing us your stats in your account from the system?
For you guys, yes.
Okay, Marissa, we're actually going to give you the access to share your screen.
Do you mind doing that for us, Marissa?
Please.
Nope, not at all. Can you guys see it right now?
Yes, Marissa, we can. And now for everyone here, just like we did for James, right? How we blurred out, all his private information. We're going to do the same thing for Marissa here. But we're actually going to show you, and you'll see all her stats, right? And it's all going to be live. So Marissa, if you don't mind, could you just go ahead and log in for us?
All right, give me a sec. All right, here we are.
Wow, Marissa. I mean, we see some big numbers here. Do you mind actually just going over a little bit about your numbers? I mean, these are phenomenal, right?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, obviously you can see like they have been growing. So,
Right.
I mean, I was starting around like $2,000 this day. And then, I made that big jump to $9,000. So just under 10K that day.
Yeah.
Then another big jump to 12.
Jesus.
And then I've had one of my biggest days, which I made $14,000 in sales.
Wow. I mean, these are pretty big numbers, right, Marissa? I mean, I see up there as well. Weekly, you're making around like $60,000. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little bit surreal. I'm pretty pumped about it, but I just know they're going to keep growing, which is pretty cool.
Right. I mean, if you don't mind sharing with all of us here, how much have you made total, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so I have actually now made over 200K in sales.
Wait, what? Say that again. Sorry.
Yeah, you heard it right. 200K in sales.
Jesus. Okay. This is crazy. So do you think you can actually just go to reporting real quick to show us what's going on?
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so it looks like we're in reporting now, and I see a nice big number there, and it looks like it's in just the past 14 days. What is that number, Marissa?
That would be over 130K in 14 days.
Wow.
14 days, wow.
Incredible.
Congratulations, Marissa. Honestly, we're very, very proud and happy for you. I mean, I think everyone's pretty excited here, right? And honestly, Marissa, thank you so much. I mean, it's amazing to see, you know, what you were able to achieve in such a short period of time. You know, thank you for your time. We got to hop back into the slides right now, but thank you, Marissa.
Thank you, Marissa.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right, we'll see you soon, all right?
See you soon, Marissa.
See ya.
Wow. Okay, guys, we're back to our slides, and I mean, that was awesome. You guys just saw Marissa's screen. She's making $200,000 in sales with this system, and she's made $60,000 every single week for the past 2 weeks so far. I mean, that is crazy. Guys, thank you for sharing. Marissa, thank you for being here. Now, we have something really amazing for you guys, and it's this. What we're going to do is we're actually going to pay for your first few ads to get going with this system for you. Out of our own pocket, we're gonna get them going for you on our own dime. We're gonna tell you more about that shortly. I don't even know what I'm saying. That's crazy, right? But we are gonna do it. So stick around. We're gonna tell you all about that here shortly. But in the meantime, say I want it if you wanna learn all about it here shortly. And let's continue moving forward. What we have here on our screen is a pretty big number, right? I mean, we're seeing a big number here. Angie, do you mind, talking a little bit about this, right? I know we just saw Marissa's screen, but let's talk about your results here. I'm seeing a big number here. Do you mind explaining what we see here?
Yeah, so as you can see on your screen, we made over $6.7 million in sales. And we were able to achieve this kind of number using our 4-step simple system. And not only that, but our students also use the same exact 4-step system to make hundreds of thousands as well.
Yeah, Andrew, I mean, we've seen that clearly, right? We've seen James show his screen. Marissa showed her screen, right? Just now to us. It's pretty clear that anyone using this system is doing extremely well. You guys, all your students. But we're not done yet, guys. Let's continue moving forward. We have more for you here today. Who here so far is starting to see that this business and the way that we just talked about is one of the hottest new opportunities out there today? Give me a big yes in the chat box, right? Give me a big yes in the chat box because, guys, I've seen it all. I've rarely seen anything this simple, this easy, this profitable, or this automated, right? With this much potential, as you can clearly see here. Give me a big yes in the chat box. Now, everyone, here's how we know that you can really do this. Can you find a big problem? Yes, right? Yes, you can. We even gave it to you, and it's weight loss, right? There's close to no competition when this is a $159 billion industry. Can you find a product? Yes, Andrew walked you through how to find the best products on ClickBank. That just took minutes. Can you share that product? Yes. Chris showed you how to do that with intelligent, simple Facebook ads, right? We showed you how to do that and how Facebook's algorithm will eventually make you more money over time. You can start with just $5, right? And lastly, can you accept weekly commission payments? The answer is yes, right? Andrew just showed you how you get either paid out through direct deposit or check. It doesn't matter where you live. You can do this regardless of your level of knowledge or age or location. And to do all this, you only need a computer and an internet connection, right? To get started. That's why this is called simple Wi-Fi profits, because that's all you need, right? A computer and an internet connection. You start with $5, you snowball it into more, right? And as you've seen, Chris and Andrew's students are following the system and have already had amazing results, and you can too. Actually, if this has been worth your time so far, give us a big yes. Give us a big yes in the chat box if this has been worth your time so far. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Okay, I see John says this was great. Cheryl, Alex, Jason. All right. And I see some of you guys asking about the ads and the products and some of the other things we were talking about that we plan to share here. So the truth is, guys, I'm sure you understand this, is that there's a lot more to cover, right, than what we just talked about in the last hour. Even if we talked all day, it would still definitely take some more time. But here's the deal. We don't want to leave you guys hanging. We always deliver on our promises, so we absolutely know that you need this info. We know and want to deliver on what we promised to help you reach your goals faster. So here's what we have planned. Here's what we want to do. We want everyone watching right now to be our next success story, where Chris and Andrew can handhold you personally through this process that we just covered and give you everything you need to do this faster and easier and more effectively here starting today. Now, of course, you can go ahead and do this on your own, right? You can spend years of testing and learning and then more testing, trying to figure out exactly how to make this more profitable, how to make more money, right? And of course, you can take this info. We just did this training to educate you, right? That was the purpose of what we're doing here. Based on the feedback, it looks like everyone has been loving it so far. Now, there is, of course, a faster option for people who want to start this today, right now, right? And they're not looking to waste any time, any money, right? They don't want to test. They don't want to tweak. They want to receive mentorship from Chris and Andrew to see results faster because they've already been the test monkeys for you. What Chris and Andrew want to do is they want to personally coach you, hold your hand, and show you exactly what they did step by step to make almost $7 million and even more than that, to skip all the wasted time, wasted cash loss. They want to give you a program with them as your guides that walks you through this system step by step. Who wants it? Give us a big 1 in the chat box if you want to know all about what they have in store for you here today. Give us a big 1. We're not going to move forward unless you guys want us to. Give us a big 1 in the chat box. All right. Awesome. Lots of 1s coming in. Great. So with your permission, we're going to continue moving forward. Here on your screen, this is the Simple Wi-Fi Profits training program. Now, also known as SWP, as you guys know, Chris and Andrew, they were just working on this system in their own businesses. They never put anything on paper. They never planned to teach anyone the system, right? And, their friends around them saw how much success Chris and Andrew were having and begged them to learn this process. So they created this program out of necessity, right? To help more people, to help people get these results that you've been seeing, which have been phenomenal and are still phenomenal. So Simple Wi-Fi Profits is a training program that's not for sale anywhere else but right here on this training. It's a program where Chris and Andrew will help you get to $10,000 a month quickly in your spare time only, giving you the exact ads, the products, everything you need to take everything that we just showed you and get started earning this week from home. It's a program where they walk you through exactly how they've been so successful with this business. And they handhold you to success as your mentors, right? Like they have with many of their students, as you've been seeing here on this training. Now, here's what's inside the Simple Wi-Fi Profits training program that we just revealed. This is pillar number 1 of 8. And there's a few things that they've included here to help you reach success faster. This is the first thing. It's the step-by-step training that makes this all possible. Valued at over $20,000, they're gonna give you the step-by-step manuals, the videos, all the tools you need to start and run this business this week. They're gonna treat you like you know nothing and show you how to do this step by step, start to finish. Everything you need is included in the program. Now, this information, it's all current, it's all updated and working today, where they're gonna walk you through all the campaigns and everything that they have set up that's already making money, right? This isn't theory, it's all training based on how they're making money now today. They're gonna help you grow from $100 a day to even as high as $10,000 a day, as we've shown you previously. But the goal is to get you to $10,000 per month to start with and grow from there. They're gonna show you A to Z how to set up and automate everything inside of this business and give you the best products and ads and how to scale quickly to that $10,000 a month. And everything is delivered by Chris and Andrew, right? The only thing you need, I think, is something for $2.75 a month or something like that to make this work. That's it. Everything else is completely included inside of the training program. On top of that, this is pillar number 2, done for you money-making products. Valued at over $3,000, they're gonna give you the products that have made them over $100,000 in profit with. And they've spent significant amounts of money testing, millions of dollars figuring out which products are the best. And there's certain statistics that they keep an eye on, and all these products will be the ones that'll make you the most money. They're gonna hand you the best ones. You can be up and running with these products within 5 minutes or less. It's push button simple. You don't need to waste any money testing or researching or trying to figure out what works. They're just gonna hand the best products to you. Now, valued at over $4,000, you're also gonna get a done-for-you ad swipe file. Now, when it comes to running these ads, they're gonna give you the exact ad text, the exact ad images, everything to literally copy and paste into your own campaigns for the products that they've given you. You can literally copy and paste these, download them right to your computer, and start using them within minutes. And these ads are the best ones. They've made hundreds of thousands of dollars for Chris, for Andrew, for their students, and they've spent $3 million testing them to figure out what works. These ads get the most clicks, the most attention, the most sales, the most views, so there's no headaches on your end trying to figure out what works or wasting any money. You literally get to start with the best ads from the jump. That means you save days and even weeks of research and save thousands of dollars, and you get to start with the best ads as soon as you get started with this program. That means there's no need to test everything as soon as you jump into the program, right? You get to start with what's already working, and even more than that, they're gonna show you how to scale to make more money and show you how to find the exact ads that are making the most amount of money right now on Facebook and how you can leverage them also to earn for yourself. So there's no guessing. Now, on top of that, you get everything else that you need. So the done for you ad targeting is something else that's already included, valued at almost $1,500. You get the step-by-step intelligent ad targeting for beginners. Here, they're gonna show you how you can start with $5 and grow to making $10,000 or more with just one ad. Even if you're a beginner or a pro, even if you failed with ads in the past, they're gonna show you how to do this with a 95% success rate. 95% success rate, that's kind of crazy, right? And there's more to this targeting stuff that we can cover over the course of an hour. They're gonna share with you exactly how to do this, how to scale, how to grow this for any budget, even if you start, again, with just $5. They're also gonna give you their profit calculator, which tells you exactly what to look for based on numbers and data on what to do with your ads for next steps, right? Now, I'm a complete dummy when it comes to numbers and data. Even someone like me can do this, so it's not challenging at all. That means that you can start scaling to $100 a day to making $1,000 or $3,000, even $20,000 in a day, as you've seen their students do as well. There's a proprietary formula that these guys follow to grow their ads, and they're gonna share it with you here. Now, they've given you the products, the ads, the targeting, everything that's working for them, but they're also gonna teach you how to do this for yourself, for any product in any niche. So they're not just giving you the fish, they're teaching you how to fish as well. So you can do this for anything as long as you want, right? And this is kind of off topic, but Chris, I know you started a really successful clothing brand, and he uses these skills, these Facebook targeting skills and ad skills that they're teaching you in the program to make tens of thousands of dollars a month with his clothing brand. So these are long-term skills, right? Not just something that'll work, especially for this business, but it'll work for other things as well. Now, they don't just hand you the keys to the kingdom and just leave you to your own devices, right? They actually give you 24/7, 365 VIP support valued at over $1,500. These guys have phenomenal support where you're never alone. You're always mentored, always helped throughout the whole process. You can always contact their support desk 24/7, 365 on a weekend, on a holiday, it doesn't matter. Your success is their priority. So if you have questions or need help or want them to walk you through anything, Chris, Andrew, and their expert coaches will give you a rapid response. That means you can help reach your goals faster. You're not waiting, wondering what to do next. You'll have answers and next steps right away. On top of that, that doesn't mean that you're just given, answers from monotonous support people, right? You're actually given answers from Chris, from Andrew, from real earners, not just support people that are trained to give you an answer, right? Give you a scripted response. You're actually gonna get real help, real answers to your questions, so you'll never have to, figure out what to do next. They're actually earners doing this, making money from this process. And lastly, you see on your screen, easy access support. What does that mean? Well, in a lot of programs, I feel like they hide, how to get support, right? You have to dig through the archives and go to all different pages and try to figure out, what their email is to contact them. And it's like a real challenging process to even get your question in to the people that promised you support, right? This is not going to be that way. You're going to see a chat bubble on every single page of the process, every single page of the members area, so you can see exactly how to get support immediately as soon as you have a question. It's not hard to get answers. Who thinks this sounds good so far? Give me a big yes in the chat. Give me a big yes in the chat box, and we'll continue moving forward because we have so much more prepared to share with you here. Now, on top of that 24/7, 365 support, you're getting a monthly coaching call with these Wi-Fi bosses, Chris and Andrew. Valued at almost $1,300, you're gonna get a coaching call with Chris, with Andrew, with their top earners, where you can get support, get your questions answered, learn the newest, greatest strategies that are working right now, and you'll be able to see success other students are having with you live, right? Get your questions answered live. Even Chris and Andrew can take over your screen with your permission and give you extra guidance, walk you through step-by-step, click-by-click, how to set things up if you're having any challenges. And it's not just support and Q&A either. What it is they're gonna walk you through live how to set up the system. Whether it's campaigns or scaling or how to make more money, they're gonna give you new strategies working now on this coaching call. Now, this alone would be worth over $10,000 an hour or more for Chris and Andrew's time. But you're gonna get it every single month for free. You're getting direct access to the superheroes, as I like to call them, and it would be a mistake to not be in the same circle as them, as I'm sure you realize from seeing on this training. Now, it gets even better than that though. In pillar number 7, the Wi-Fi bosses are gonna call you every other Wednesday Valued at over $1,500, here's what's gonna happen. Now, Chris and Andrew, they think it's really important, they know it's really important to be on the cutting edge of any breakthroughs that happen from week to week, day to day in this business. And being in the know, right? Being in the know, as we've mentioned on the training, can mean earning significant sums of income if you act fast on new info that others may not have yet, right? We've talked about that a little bit with that match, right? Now, being in the know, getting info before other people have it is valuable, right? So because Chris and Andrew spend millions of dollars doing this, they learn things through testing that others don't. So every other Wednesday, they're gonna call your phone with an update, an action item, or even a student success story to motivate you, to help you earn more every week from the system. And no one's doing this in this industry, right? These guys are doing this because they want you to succeed. And I'm sure you see that here. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? If you don't pick up the phone, they're gonna leave a voicemail. They're gonna share, new strategies, new formulas that are working right now to help move you forward. Now, even more than that, they have something else, a private mentorship group to support